Rajim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The name of Allah, the most benevolent, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. IUML rally is taking place in this historic place. I would like to congratulate our Honorable revered Imam al-Hind Sayyid Sadiq Ali Shihab Tangal ji, our National General Secretary, Keralat Singakutti, Kunjali Kutti Sahib, very dynamic General Secretary, Janab Salam Sahib, our dear friends of Muslim League leadership on the dais, Honorable Parliamentary IUML President Muhammad Bashir MP Sahib, Panakkad Sayyid Abbas Ali Shihab Tangal ji, IUML National Treasurer Abdul Wahab MP Sahib, IUML Senior Vice President Dr. Abdul Samad Samadani MP Sahib, our Deputy Leader Dr. MP Munir MLA Sahib, KPA Majid MLA Sahib, Panakkad Sayyid Munawar Ali Shihab Tangal Sahib, KM Saji Sahib, Brother Panakkad Abdullah Sahib, one who recited Qiraat from the Holy Quran and gave its meaning in Malayalam and in English, Panakkad Sayyid Zajib Ali Shihab Tangal ji, and respected leaders from our allied parties on the dais, dear brothers and sisters. I am extremely thankful to you all to have given this golden opportunity to see you in this historic place. The purpose of the meeting is IUML Mahar Rally is conducted here. Before me, our Imam-e-Hind Sayyid Sadiq Ali Shihab Tangal ji, our National General Secretary Kunjali Kutti Sahib, and other leaders from Karnataka and Telangana, along with our State Dynamic General Secretary Salam Sahib, they have given the purpose of this rally. I need not explain in detail what's the meaning of this Maharali. Everyone who is present in this August meeting, men and women, elders and youngsters, they know that this Maharali is conducted to caution and to warn and to say to the central government, the Waqf bill you have introduced, actually it is not Waqf amendment bill. In actuality, it is Waqf annihilation bill. It's a bill to put an end to Waqf. As you all know, brothers and sisters, when the bill was introduced in the parliament for the first time with 44 amendments, they said it is a Waqf amendment bill. After prolonged deliberations, they have passed a bill on 8th of this month, made it act by the presidential assent within 2 days. Now it has become the bill. The bill has become an act. The act is now known not as Waqf Bill, Waqf Act. Now it is known as Umeed Act. What do you mean by Umeed Act? In the beginning you said you are introducing Waqf Amendment Bill. In the course of discussion and debate, you stick to the word Waqf Amendment Bill. When the bill is passed, now made it as a act, now you call it not as Waqf Bill, not as Waqf Amendment Bill, not as Waqf Amendment Act. Now you call it Umeed Act. Umeed Act. What do you mean by Umeed Act? Unified Management, Empowerment, Efficient and Development Act. See, Unified Management, Empowerment, Efficient and Development Act. It is, in short, they named it as Umeed. They have removed the word Waqf. Their intention is to remove the word Waqf. Word is removed. Not only word is removed, everything connected with Waqf has been removed in the bill. That is the basis. Not only removing the word Waqf, everything and everything connected with Waqf has been slowly, steadily, purposefully, stealthily has been removed. That is the intention of this government. They want to do away with the word Waqf. Not only Waqf, the word Muslim also need not be applicable in any act of this government. The very bill, as early as 1913, during the British time, the first bill, Mussalman Waqf Validating Act of 1913, This bill has the word Muslimin, Musalman. That act had Musalman. That act, the word has Waqf. Validating act, it is known. In 1930, the same act has been expanded. But now, when the bill is introduced in the parliament, the parliamentary affairs minister, Kiran Rijiju, has, without the knowledge of anybody in the parliament, they add, along with the introduction of the Waqf Amendment Bill, they also included one more bill. What is that bill? Repeal of the Musalman Waqf Validating Act of 1933. The very word Muslim is removed. Waqf is removed. It has been done in the parliament. The only person who raised objection to this here is Abdul Wahab MP. He is sitting. He is the only person. Only person. Why do you do this? Why do you repeal this bill? The bill that the origins of all the Waqf acts. Now you are removing the very basis of the bill. That means, what is your intention? Now we understand the intention of the government is not only removal of word Waqf. The intention of the government is also removal of the Muslim. Therefore, Indian Union Muslim League, because the very word Muslim is an anathema for them. They are not able to understand the word Muslim. They want to do away with Muslim word, the word Muslim. Therefore, they are bringing this bill, and all the provisions of the bill are known to you. One more thing I would like to tell you, brothers and sisters. In the parliament, the parliamentary affairs minister, in the course of his explanation, also said, non-Muslims can be included in the Waqf board. Waqf user cannot be there after 6 months. The Dargah, Qabristan, Masjid, archaeological masjids, all are not to be treated as Waqfs. The course of time, they can convert it into government properties. While explaining this, the minister said, this Waqf bill not applicable to the people who are the people ST, tribals. In this land, among the tribal people, there are Muslims. If you go to Manipur, Meghalaya, Tripura, there are Muslims. They have got masjids. They have got their own qabristans. They are running their madrasas. But the bill says tribal people are exempted. This is not well understood by people. That means tribal people should not become Muslims. Those who have become Muslims are not to be included as Muslim community. That is the intention. Therefore, the government of the center trying to do everything, do away with Waqf, do away with the Muslim, do away with Islam, do away with Shariat, do away with history, do away with everything. That is the intention of the government. Therefore, it is time for us. We have rallied, gathered the entire Kerala here. As brothers and sisters have rightly said, the ocean of heads are here. The very ocean, sometime before, the ocean of these heads met here and put an end to the proposal made by the ruling government of Kerala to include non-Muslims in the Waqf board. You put away with that. You put an end to that. Similarly, the men and women who are gathered here, the heads of this rally, will certainly do away with the Waqf Amendment Bill introduced by the central government. It will put an end to that. Today, as our brothers have rightly said, the Supreme Court is arguing the case. We believe in Supreme Court. When Babari Masjid, Rama Janma Bhoomi case was, verdict was given by the Supreme Court. Only in Kerala our leaders met. What shall we say? What should we say? Our leaders, I believe, I remember Munir Koya said, whether we accept the judgment or not, but we have to respect the judgment of the Supreme Court. This is the word he used. We may not accept the judgment given by the Supreme Court with regard to Babari Masjid case. But as responsible citizens of this country, we have to respect the judgment, the verdict given by the Supreme Court. That is what he said. We followed the same thing from now onwards, from that time onwards, until now. We openly say to the people of the country that we Muslims of India, 25 crores of Muslims in India, belonging to IUML and every community, people, they believe in the Supreme Court. We believe in the Supreme Court's justice. We believe in the honesty of the Supreme Court. Therefore, we believe that the Supreme Court will give a very correct judgment for us. See, after a very long time, after 70 years after, we got the judgment of the Aligarh Muslim University. The minority character was restored. Is it history? After so long a period, we got the minority character of Aligarh Muslim University was restored. Similarly, in this case also, in this Waqf Amendment Act also, we certainly win the case with the help of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is positively seeing the arguments today. Tomorrow also it comes before. One thing I would like to tell them. The Solicitor General today's Supreme Court argument, he said, why you include all these new articles in the Amendment Act? He said, we consulted all the people of the country. After having consulted the stakeholders throughout India, we have introduced these new additions, new sections in the bill. One thing he forgets, he lies. Throughout India, the JMC has visited throughout India. People from different states and attended the JPC meeting. It is according to the report of the people, the press. 95% of the people who appeared before JPC, they were against the amendment bill. That is what the report by all press. 95% of the people of India who attended the JPC meeting, conveyed their views. They were against the very bill, Waqf Board Amendment Bill. But Solicitor General, today's Supreme Court judgment, Supreme Court hearing, he says, we have consulted all the people of India, only then we have introduced all these new inclusions in the bill. That is nothing but lie. Tomorrow argument, our brothers, they can continue the argument. They will certainly set right things in the Supreme Court. I need not talk much on this issue. Our parliamentarian, our E.T. Basir Sahib, wonderful speech he has made in the parliament, defending Shariat law, Waqf law, everything. Along with our Samadani Sahib, they have wonderful thing they have did in the parliament. Similarly, in Rajya Sabha, Abdul Wahab ji and Haris Biran, they have done wonderful service in the Rajya Sabha. They argued well in the both the Sabha and the IUML, on behalf of IUML. They have conveyed everything the Muslim community of India wants to convey to the people of India. Therefore, India is a land of our motherland. Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara. That is what we used to say. Hubbul Watani, Nisful Iman. Ulamakkal alimgal inge irukkirar. Ulamakkal are here. They used to teach us. Hubbul Watani, Nisful Iman. Patriotism is part of our belief. That is what our leaders have taught us. Therefore, in this country, this land, Sare Jahan se Acha Hindustan, this country is our land, our motherland. Therefore, people of India, particularly 25 crores of Muslims of India, are upholders the dignity, unity and integrity of this great country. We are making the country popular. We are making the country economically developed. We are working for spiritually for the upliftment of the people of India. Therefore, India is known for its unity and diversity. As you all know, the Anthropological Survey of India, headed at Calicut, they conducted the survey. They got this gist in throughout India. 4,694 communities in the whole of India. 4,694 communities. Therefore, India is a land of infinite varieties. It doesn't belong to any one community. It doesn't belong to any one religion. It doesn't belong to any one language. It doesn't belong to any one ethnicity. The country belongs to everyone. 4,698 communities in this country. Therefore, India is known for unity and diversity. The pride, the beauty of our land is unity and diversity. Therefore, Muslim League is always stands for unity of diversity of India, and in this case also we stand for it. We will win the case. Allah will help us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.